Hey everyone, welcome back to RacquetGuys. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Wilson Shift 99 V1. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to keep up with all of our latest videos. Let's get started. The Wilson Shift 99 has been developed with extensive feedback from top coaches and elite players. The Shift 99 combines raw speed with spin-friendly precision and great feel. Coming in at 11.2 ounces, the Wilson Shift is considered a mid-weight tennis racket. That combined with its 6-point headlight balance and standard 27-inch length give this racket a very speedy swing weight of 317. The stiffness is on the higher side of 70, but pairing it with a slightly denser 16x20 string pattern should give this racket a great blend of power and control. The Shift 99 has been designed with the modern game in mind. Wilson has added a graphite fiber layup, which helps the frame bend in ways which complements a more vertical swing path. The racket is torsionally stiff for stability and power, while still being laterally flexible to generate spin. Playing with the Wilson Shift, I found that there was a very good amount of power in this frame. For myself personally, I noticed that different places on the string bed provided different levels of power. Being someone that hits higher up on the string bed, I noticed that there wasn't just enough an energy return compared to everywhere else. But once I figured out I needed to slightly hit lower on the string bed, I had a much easier time generating power. This racket gets a 7.5 for power. I find that control and maneuverability go hand in hand with this racket. When hitting from the baseline, the first thing I noticed was that there was a lot of control from this frame. And the best way to get that control was to really swing out on the ball. This complemented my forehand and my serves, where I really like to just let the racket fly. The denser 16x20 string pattern offered me a good amount of control and lowered my launch angle just enough to help me with my placement. It gave me more confidence to go for flatter, more aggressive shots. This racket gets an 8.5 for maneuverability and an 8 for control. I was quite happy with the spin generation with the Wilson Shift. When it comes to hitting my serves, this is the first thing I look for when testing out rackets. My comfort serve is my heavy kick on the ad side, and what I tend to look for is how much movement my ball has off the bounce. I'm glad to say I was able to get the movement I was looking for, which really allowed me to open up the court at the beginning of the points. I give this racket an 8 for spin. When it comes to stability, this is where I find that the racket starts to struggle. For advanced level players, you'll notice that when returning heavier shots, both at the baseline and the net, this is where the racket starts to get pushed around, even with the higher stiffness rating of 70. For beginner to intermediate level players, the Wilson Shift does a great job of offering a very forgiving string bed, which leads to a larger sweet spot to help the frame with stability on off-center shots. This racket gets a 6 for stability. My first impressions of the Wilson Shift was that this racket actually felt quite soft upon impact. After playing with the W Labs prototype and now the V1 with the confirmed stiffness of the racket, I would have never guessed it would have been 70, which is quite high. Other rackets with similar stiffnesses, you can really feel how little to no give there is. But similar to many other Wilson frames, I think they did another amazing job with the dampening of this racket. This racket gets an 8 for comfort. After hitting with the Wilson Shift 99, I'm very happy that they are adding a racket that performs like this into the Wilson line. This player-friendly racket offers you controlled power with a very forgiving string bed. Some similar rackets to the Wilson Shift 99 would be the Head Boom MP 2022 and the Radical MP 2023. Thanks everyone for watching. If you have any questions on the Wilson Shift 99 V1 or have any suggestions on rackets you would like to see us review next in the future, let us know in the comment section down below. As always, the Wilson Shift 99 V1 is available online on our RacquetGuys website. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.